Hey Internet, my name is Abby and welcome back to Kerbal Space Program on Wings. Last time was a very crazy episode as we rescued our constellation and we docked it to the science station, and now the constellation is completely refueled. The only missing parts, or the only part that are missing, is the new with parachutes equipped science bay and also the additional fuel tank I have to add to my constellation, so I need to reassign or reallocate some parts on my station. But at first we have still here our science return station, and I've already used a lot of its fuel to refuel my station and my constellation. I also used a lot of its monopropellant, so I really don't have anything left I can do with it. In this case, it's time for our hero bearing again. Let's go on EVA, switch on your lights, and release. Now you have to float up to the lander to grab all the valuable signs you've stored there from the moon, so we can bring this into the grip and take data. Wow, a lot of data. And next is, can I somehow access these data, or do I reset collect? I can't see which data is which. Okay, because I have 2 times the same science inside these science containers, and so I need to check out which science is which biome. So I only take the different biomes and not the same biomes. The same biomes will return in a later mission, but at first, store experiments. Okay, and now let go. Where are you floating at? Come on, be stable. So we have stored this data. Now the next thing is I need to check which of my Science Junior and Goo containers I need to take and bring back into the capsule. So let's approach this and grab. Very good. And board. Okay, let's have a check. There is the hatch. This thing, review data, is from Muon's Midlands. Okay, keep data. So I think this is from Muon's Midlands as well. Review, Muon's Midlands. Okay, keep it. What about this? Review data, Muon's Midlands. Okay, so it's the wrong thing. Over here, Muon's East Crater. Okay. And over here, Muon's East Crater. Okay, keep this. So I need to take these 2 containers. Bearing, let's go on your next EVA. Switch on your lights again. And now turn around. Very good. Very careful. Okay, and collect data. Remove data from Muon's Midlands. Okay. And over here, collect data, remove data, Muon's Midlands. Okay. Now let's go over here and collect data, Muon's East Crater, and is he running into the station? Now the station starts to wobble. Wow, he must be very heavy. Okay, and East Crater again. Okay, so I have collected all the signs I can store inside the return capsule. So let's flow through it and grab and store experiments. 15 data. Wow, that's a lot. Okay, the capsule is prepared. This is very good. Now the next part is, you will go back to your lander at first, just in case. We need a pilot in there. So let's go down very slowly and grab. Okay, and board. Very nice, very nice. Okay, let's do a quick save just in case. Now we need to free this docking port, so decouple node, and let's switch over to this thing, enable SAS, and let's drift away from the station. Or no, not SAS, RCS, I just wanted to say. And let's enable RCS again, and let's start to float away from the station. Let's use a little bit of its RCS from my science return stage or return capsule. We will bring or deorbit it later on. At first we need to just free up some docking ports. Okay, we are floating away. Let's switch back. There goes our science. So the next thing is we need to somehow get in touch with the fuel container. So I think someone's still in here. Crew hatch. Yes, okay. Let's undock. No, not control, but undock. Okay. So let's switch over. No. To this one. Okay. And let's drift away from it, from the station. Now we need to be very carefully. Okay, maybe like this. Let's enable SAS again. So at first I like to use this small vessel to undock or to bring away the new science container. And when I have removed the science container, I can dock to the external fuel tank or the additional fuel tank for my Kerbal departure stage and bring it to my Kerbal departure stage and dock it there. And finally I can... Where is the... I need to check where the upper side of the thing is, so that the parachutes can open up in the correct way and in the correct direction. So again, a lot of docking. And a lot of reallocations. But I hope we will have solved this in a short amount of time, so we can science station ship again. The naming or the self-made naming of Kerbal Space Program is sometimes very weird if something is suddenly called science station ship or so. Even though I have called it, how I've called it, science return mission or so. Okay. Now focus on our mission, on our reallocation mission. Let's turn towards the docking port and let's start to float towards it. Okay, this is the upper side, so I need to dock with the lander from the other direction. Or I can just undock the whole constellation part and move this thing down there. Oh, it's a very complicated mission, I have to say, to find out which part needs to be docked to which part or to which docking port, so everything is well aligned when we are ready to go. And so we only have to wait for the Okay, very good. We docked to it. Now let's undock from here and switch over again. Nope, not this one, but this one. Okay, very good. Now we are floating away. I want just to set it as a target to kill all of my relative velocity towards the station, so I'm not floating away and I have to fly a very long way back. So let's kill all of my relative velocity towards the station. Okay, very nice. Let's switch back to the station. Now it's time to undock here. Undock. And bearing is still there. No, wrong vessel, right vessel. And that's... no, this direction. And again, I'm missing some of my Kerbals. Same goes for this ship up there. There are also the Kerbals are missing. Or the one Kerbal is missing. This is sometimes really strange how KSP is behaving if we are... maybe I can dock to this, set as target. Sometimes it's really strange how KSP is behaving, especially if you're running in very with very high amount of parts, and the engine is running very slowly. So sometimes really the other direction I want to turn. Sometimes really strange what strange bugs are happening. Okay, very good. Now I just need to turn a bit into... no, in the other... no, maybe in this? Yes. In this direction. Okay, this will align me hopefully with the docking port. And I like to control from here. Very nice. Okay, now the indications are in the correct way. So it's a very complicated process, and come to a rest again. Kill all of our... I think I have already to refuel again all my RCS tanks after I'm finished with all the docking procedures with my constellation. And let's turn a little bit more upwards, like here. Very nice. And let's start to float up. Okay, looking good. And we are almost there. Let's stop here. Now kill all of our relative velocity again. Like now. And now we need to find the docking port and align us with it. Okay, we are almost there. Very nice. Let's start floating towards the docking port. Come on, float towards it. I don't want to accelerate too much. Why is my station so strange? I don't want to accelerate too much because in the end I am not able to brake, or I am using too much of my RCS, and I think RCS is one of the limited resources currently in space. So I will take the slower way, and oh no, we are near in the shadow. This is bad, but okay, now we are coming closer. And come on. Let's store the science compartment here at the station, at this docking port. Only a few meters to go. Okay, we have contact. And we are docked again to the station, very nice. Now the next part is control from here to quick save. And to undock again, let's switch over to, yes, this one. And SAS. And let's drift away. And again I need to control from here. But wait, at first set this as a target so I can kill again my relative velocity. Come to a stop. Okay, almost. No. And undock. Very good. So now I need to... Which thing do I have currently under? Yes, this thing. Why is the station completely tumbling around? Set it as a target. Wait. Station. Oh, you don't have SAS enabled. Oh, this explains a lot. Now I have too many ships floating around. Okay, let's switch back to the station. I want to turn the station back to... No. No. Oh, crap. Let's do it better. Oh dear. Hoo. Now we need at first to stabilize the station again. So much exciting things. And all happened because I somehow disabled the SAS of the station. Whew. This might have caused some severe troubles. Okay, so I hope the station is good again. Dodo. Let's go back to docking and set this as our target. What do I need? Whoa, this is pretty agile. I need to float into this direction. Now it's pretty easy to control. This is amazing. This is really amazing. Okay. Now Dodo and someone who is hidden and Jetmai are now in control of the little crew capsule, or the little space tug, or however you like to call this. So these two Kerbonauts are now in charge to assemble the new Kerbal departure stage. Let's align with the new fuel tank. Okay, coming closer. And let's brake here again. Now let's turn toward the target marker. Whoa, too agile. Okay, now let's float towards it. Here we come, fuel tank. Here we are coming. Okay, only a few meters until we have contact with our fuel tank. And there we have contact, very nice. Let's align with the docking port, okay. So next up is undock from here. Switch over to yes. And this time we need to set this one as our target. And again, kill all of our relative velocity. Can we already dock to it straight away? This would be awesome. Let's start floating toward it. What about our... On the other hand, I don't think that I really need, or maybe I need monopropellant if I'm running out of fuel again and I have to brake again with all of my monopropellant left in the constellation. So better I should refuel again. I hope I have some RCS fuel left in the station somehow or somewhere so I can refuel it. Okay, come on, fuel tank. Let's dock to the Kerbal departure stage. Curiously, in this way, the Earth departure stage is still called Earth departure stage and not somehow science station ship or something strange like this. What KSP is normally doing with me. Okay, I hope these docking ports will align and allow me to dock. Let's come on. Okay, and does it work? Yes! The docking ports are aligning themselves. This is very nice. And we have contact and we are docked to the station. Or to... Let's just make sure, set this as a target. So we are not drifting away from it. Now I have a lot of liquid fuel in here. I hope it's enough to fly up to Duna and return back. Okay, we come to a stop. Very nice. So next up, if you... Oh, you are already pretty far away. Let's accelerate again towards the station. I want to dock down here, set as a target. I think we can even go a little bit down as we are approaching the lander. Oh, we are already almost 100 meters away. It's a pretty far and pretty huge distance. Okay, and let's make sure, yes, the parachutes are on top, so if I add the lander on this side, then everything should be fine. And Bering or whoever will land on Duna and set his foot on the surface of Duna can take advantage of the parachutes for his landing. Okay, this is almost pretty good. Now let's make sure that we are well aligned with the docking port. Let's float down a bit. And now let's stop. Oh, oh, oh. I think we are a bit too close, so if I would turn right up, I would probably smash my spacecraft. Why are you so wobbly? Okay, now let's come to a stop again. Very nice. Let's turn around toward the docking port. Here it comes. Okay, slowly, slowly, slowly. Very good. Now let's approach the lander. Very, very carefully, so we don't damage anything or so. This would be really bad, but it's looking good. It's really looking good. And we have contact. And well done. Good job. Good job. We are now well equipped and well prepared with our lander. The next thing is again we need to... Oh, it's hard to see. Undock. And no, yes. Switch to this vessel, which I will dock to this docking port again. Let's float up again. And the whole assembly process is almost over. Finally. Let's slow down. We almost overshot a bit, but I think it's okay. Let's start to align ourselves with the docking port again. A little bit in this direction. And then comes the hard part, or the last part, which I think is the most complicated one, because I need to turn with my constellation to the lander. And this can be very problematic, because I think it's very unwieldy, and I have to have a very hard fight to bring the whole thing in good shape back to the lander. Maybe it's better if I dock with the lander first, but then I have to dock everything again to the station. This could be complicated as well. So, a lot of different options I can try or I can use. And contact again. And docking confirmed. Very nice. Okay. The last and the hardest part. We need to turn towards the station. maybe like this, hopefully. Okay, come to a stop. And I need to control, before I'm doing it wrong, from here. Okay. Now let's enable SAS or RCS. And I have only one RCS up here. So I think this will become very problematic to dock the whole thing down there. But I'm very confident in my own skills that I'm able to do this. At least I hope so. Let's set this as a target again. I like to float down a bit even more, so I can better control and better align myself when I'm coming up from underneath of the station and when I'm aiming for the docking port, because if I'm too close to the station and I start turning around my constellation, then I might run into trouble and this wouldn't be really good. So let's check again. We have 2610 liquid fuel and 3190 oxidizer. So I think, or I hope, we are well prepared. Oh, and it's really hard to bring this thing to a stop, as you might see here. I hope we are not running out of monopropellant. This would be really uncool. Okay, I need now to turn a bit to the... over here. Now what do I need? Yes, this is looking good. Now I need to turn a bit to this side. Exactly, very nice. Okay. No, don't oscillate so much. Don't oscillate so much. Please come to a rest. You have so many SAS. You have 1, 2, 3. 3 SAS modules. Why are you so oscillating? This doesn't make it easier to steer this whole thing with only 4 RCS thrusters. Oh, I should, before I damage my solar panels, I should retract them just in case. So I won't damage anything if I'm docking or if I have a misapproach or anything like this. Okay. And if I manage to dock to this docking port, everything is well prepared and we can set off to Duna, because then everything is in shape and in its place. And so yeah, I hope this will work out well when we finally have our launch window. We need to wait a little bit before we have the right amount or the right launch window, because I have already tried around and played around a bit with the maneuver nodes, and I managed to find a way how I could approach Duna. But the main disadvantage would be, if I do it in this way, I would need about what was it, 1800 or almost 2000 delta V, and if I wait for the right amount or for the launch window, then I would only need about 1000 or so, the half of the of the delta V I would need if I would launch right away, and I haven't calculated how many delta V is inside this ship, and I don't want to risk anything because I don't want to have the same return issue as I was coming back from the moon, or in even worst cases I have to launch a rescue mission up to Duna and to bring some fuel up there. So in this case, I think it's better to wait a little bit and give my Kerbals a little rest, because they just arrived from the they just came back from the moon, and I think they might be a little bit tired. So I think it's better to just give them a short rest and to wait for the appropriate launch window. And if we found the launch window, we can launch right away because we are well prepared, and we save at least about 900 to 1000 delta V of fuel we can use maybe for other purposes. So I think this might be the best or the most appropriate solution. So we are now only a few meters away. I hope that everything is going well. Yes, the docking ports are aligning. Very nice. Now only the ships need to align. At least we have contact. And come on. Yes, docking confirmed. Now this huge port down here is the new Constellation. What a huge ship. It's even longer than my science station. Wow. What a construction. Oh, SAS is again disabled. What a huge construction. This is crazy. This is huge. Okay, somehow I've enabled the engines. Let's shut down these engines again. Okay, very good, very good. Now I have my Dodo. Switch on your lights and let go and enable your RCS. Because, as I said, you have well-earned rest, so you can go up to the crew container and relax a bit after your hard work with the assembly of the... Let's grab and port and bearing. You did an awesome job as well. You have also deserved a little rest, so you can float up as well to the crew container and relax a bit. So, come on, and grab, and port. And with the last one, Jetmy, come on. Wow, careful dude, careful. Okay. Wait. Before I go in with you, let's have a short flyby. This is a lander. This is a science compartment. This is a crew container. The additional fuel tank. And the Kerbal departure stage. So we have a lot of parts and a huge, very huge Constellation ship. So I'm pretty amazed and pretty much looking forward to finally launch this thing. And I'm really looking forward to have the launch window. So let's... and board. Okay, everyone is in crew container. Let's have another quick save, because we are very proud of our huge work. Now I need... where do we have it? Science station ship, I think. Switch to... Okay, we are again pretty far away somehow. There it is. Let's turn it towards the retrograde vector. because now we want to return our signs. We have here again 15 stored data, all coming back from the moon. And let's get this thing up. And now let's slow down. I would love to come down in the ocean. So maybe around here. Very good. Very good. Here comes my science. Let's do a short time warp so we can speed up things. Let's make sure. Okay, maybe we need to bring up a bit our trajectory, because when we are getting into the friction of the atmosphere, we might land on the land, and I don't want to risk losing my valuable signs. So let's do a quick burn. This is looking much better. Okay. So now we're better in the other way. Maybe in this way. Now it's time to separate. Goodbye. And we will turn into this direction again and use or pretend that this is our heat shield. And now we are... Let's do a little bit time warp while we are falling towards the surface. And I think soon we should have our re-entry effects. As we are coming down, yes, we are slowing down. Let's have a quick check here. Okay, we are definitely coming down in the ocean. This is very important. There we have our re-entry effects. Very nice. We are still pretty fast. There is our debris. And we are still losing speed. And we still have enough electric charge. This is very important. So if we would run out of electric charge because our batteries won't be recharged, then I think we might run into troubles and can't open our parachutes. And this would also kill all of our valuable signs. So we need to be very, very carefully and to make sure that our batteries are well charged. And I even have forgot to check this before I slowed down and killed my orbital velocity and started to fall down. So in this case, I was lucky that I had enough electric charge. Okay, so we are definitely landing in the ocean. Very nice, very nice. Only 11 kilometers above the water. Around 5 kilometers I will open up my parachutes and do another time warp so we can skip the long time of waiting for the parachutes to bring us down. Okay. 6 kilometers above the surface. 5 kilometers above the surface. Let's deploy our chutes. Now we can also disable SAS, because now the chutes will now guide us as we are losing our speed and we are coming down. With 15 data, and we still have 4 data up in space, because we only could add one of each biome into the return capsule, and so all the same biomes are still once more in space, and we need to launch another return trip, but we will do this after we have launched to Duna or have done anything like this. Okay, parachutes fully deployed. Now it's time to speed up things. So we can have our splashdown. And we are sailing towards the surface. Everything is looking good. This is amazing. 150 meters, 120, 110, 90, 80, 70. Let's slow down. 30 meters, 20, 10, and welcome back to Kerbal. Very good, very good. Very nice. Okay, recover vessel. Oh, a beautiful evening sky, very amazing. And we got 988 science for visiting 2 biomes on the moon and using a lot of instrument there, but for visiting 2 biomes of the moon we earned 988 science. This is amazing. Very nice, very nice. Okay, what can we buy for the science? I think I should buy the nuclear engine, so I'm well prepared for upcoming or for better improved carbon departure stages. So let's research this thing. What else do we have? We could have a bigger lander can. But this would require me to launch another lander up into space. And no, the Constellation or the first Duna mission will go down with only 1 crew lander. But at least I will research this thing to have another lander. What else do we have here? We can have some more parts. We could have the no, we can't. The mainsails. Other docking ports, not so much. Improving our flights. Well, this isn't giving us new engines. I would love to have these tiny engines. I think I will research them right away. What else? Oh, another probe bodies. Ion propulsion isn't so much interesting right now. Better landing struts and the other parachute. Okay, I will research this. 180 science. 300 science, 300 science. So I think I will go for the supersonic flight. Let's research these parts, and now we can have... oh, the better engines. This is amazing. Okay. This was pretty interesting. So, I hope you liked my assembly process of the new Constellation ship for the Duna mission. And I said so much. In the next episode we will launch to Duna. In the next episode we will launch to Duna. And hopefully in the next episode we will launch to Duna, really. Because now everything is well prepared. The Constellation, as you have seen, is well prepared. It's a huge ship right now. And I think we are ready to go. And yeah, I hope the next episode will finally cover the launch to Duna. So, I hope you liked my construction part in space. If you do so, please like my video on YouTube. Please become a subscriber of my YouTube channel if you aren't currently. And yeah, please watch also the next episode. So, thank you again for watching. My name is Abby. See you!